99 of Sebastian Coulon.
So Buckner and Kukulon?
Wait, no, it was the 21 of Patrick Garrett.
Buckner and Garrett.
Oh.
Yeah. Because David Hanks is going down pit road again, even though it's closed, but he'll be in the back anyway, so...
Oh, he's going to get a lap back, and
sense.
I guess he has a penalty anyways, so he's be at the tail regardless.
So pits are open this time. They're going to come down pit road, make their little adjustments, and we'll see who gets out first. What a halfway finish. That's the type of stuff you come for here in VNS.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's exactly what we're here for.
As I will heat 5 figures, make them crash into each other on pit road.
You gotta love it.
Still better ignition, so I mean I'm not completely trashing the game. As it looks like, I think Vincenzo might have got him. I don't necessarily know.
I'm not sure.
I think it might have been Vincenzo. I think Drew might have been second, but now I'm seeing Wesley in front, so I don't really know. I don't even know where the 11 came from. I thought he would have... I think Vinny thinks he's supposed to be up there, too.
I think Vinny's going to have to bite the bullet, though.
I guess Drew is second, but... Okay, Drew just saw what I said, and he might be fourth now. Here it goes 11-1-5-94.
So I don't necessarily know. It's something kind of hard to tell, and I don't know where Trippy's going either now. It's kind of a mess.
Alright, well, I guess I should have said that, because...
There's a reported issue for the 3 of Oberstadt.
Yeah,
he had his wheel come off mid-race. Had to get that resituated.
Jeez.
That 3 car should be good for the rest of the way. As we come to the restart now, it is Farrell and Ikavazi for the restart. Here they come. Great restart for Wesley Farrell. Vinny is getting aggressive with it. Those 2 on the outside, very good friends outside of OMA, and Drew Jew is going to try to go to the outside and make it 3 wide for the lead.
I think the 21 might spin out. He saved it. Okay.
Good save there for Patrick Garrett. Looks like he tried to make a move down the inside, and Caleb Buckner just wasn't having it. As Fabricio Lamana makes a move down the inside. Beautiful. We haven't seen that 98 car all night long. He got some adjustments under that pit stop, and he is cruising.
We have another new leader. Vinny finally gets his first lap sweat of the season.
He is full-time in both series, but is not eligible for points here.
Due to a roster issue.
Due to a scheduling conflict. He is full-time in both VRC. As Drew Jua pounds the wall, Caleb Buckner's got a slice to the inside. Full wide for a split second there. It's a full wide again for a moment before Sebi hops the 9 behind the 98.
Drew Jua, one of the best in OMA, surprisingly seems to be doing horrible on the turn 2 exit in a VNS race. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised. He's having problems tonight. Drew Jua just cannot get it sorted out.
I mean, he's not perfect. He always has problems.
I think you're starting to see where the field's allegiance lies when it comes to pushing. As Wesley Farrell was a man on his own on the bottom. And now Jen Halferty, he's going to lose a bit of ground out of turn 2, but he's going to get a good run out of turn 2 as Colin Teague dancing around the rear bumper of Caleb Buckner. Almost making a move for P4 there. As Wesley Farrell obviously not content to be riding P2 here. As they're huge accordion effect through turns 3 and 4 here. As if you look back in around the 7th position, you'll see something we haven't really talked about a whole lot tonight. Braden Stockless in the 61 car This is his second start of the season. He ran the 16 last week, I believe, under his own team because he qualified into the race. And subbing for GHR this week, getting some good momentum on the backstretch as he's going to get some help here from Drew Dua, heading to turn 3 and 4. But he's signed to the Toyota Alliance, so if any Toyota team needs a driver, Brandon Stockless is always on standby.
As they go 3 wide, Jaden Hafferty comes out of nowhere. He's trying to lead his first lap now.
Hafferty doesn't care. He wants that lead. He's trying to get hard from run. He's got his Toyota teammate behind him to help him before the Caleb Buckner. Buckner gives him a huge shot to the lead. And now it's another Toyota 1-2. As out of turn 2. Oh, man. Yeah, you see him helping Buckner right there. As we got the 7 of David Hanks sliding out of turn 2. He did not make those adjustments he said he was going to make.
I don't know if he got them all in time because he's still.
I think he got him in. I just don't think he got the draft.
Oh, the 80 Colin T.
Oh, Colin T.
And he's not goal.
He clips
They saved it.
He's coming up the track.
Oh, that's going to be caution.
Rex Parker Ness. Oh, that's a huge wreck. Oh, we got one up in the air. Oh, that's.
Of course, I didn't get any of that.
I
expected every driver but the person who was in the wreck.
Patrick McPeak DNF'd out of this race as well. Just because he missed that.
I really hope you got a good angle of that, Evil.
I was watching the 54 back, walking back, and I just, yeah, that was.
All right.
I didn't get to see much of anything else after that.
Contact for the 3rd position. Wesley Farrell's going to lose 2 spots as Drew Jua snakes through the inside. Jua's going to take P3 coming to the stripe. What a move by Drew Jua.
Well, Jaden Halperty leading his first laps of VNS, I believe, so that's pretty cool.
First lap of the season is here comes Steven Obstad to take a spot from the 7 of
Wait, what?
David Hanks. There was a battle for the
Colin T getting grass again. I think we got more.
One of the final caution spots.
We got some more bad.
I got confused.
Yeah, David Hanks was dead on the front stretch, and he snuck by on the bottom to steal another spot.
Oh, and David Hanks is around.
Silly Sebi. Spinning on the back stretch is for kids.
Right.
He's watching. Please clip that.
All right. I'll do that later.
Well, someone else is around. 21 going for. Oh, Parker's around again.
Wesley apologized to 8. He hit the bump, making him loose. Fair. All club does that to you.
Yeah, there is some bumps, like at Daytona turn 3. That's not very fun.
As now it's do you pit or do you not, but I think you're going to see everybody come to the pits here under this yellow.
Yep.
Everyone. Now, does anyone try to take 2 tires?
I know I said my pick would be Sebastian, but honestly, I mean, I know Drew's in here too, but I don't even know who's going to win this race. Like,
well,
I mean,
Semi's too busy being silly.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. It's either going to be like super chaotic or someone just pulls away. Might be pulling away. I have a feeling, but who knows?
Drew's out of the pits. It looks like Drew might have taken 2 tires here. As Caleb Buckner gets a great pit exit.
Someone else took 2 tires. Colin T gonna come out second behind Caleb Buckner.
Buckner, your pulse hitter, lunges back to the front.
As we have more disagreements going on in the back.
Never mind.
I think we could just do what we did at Daytona. Put every name into a hat, besides the 20 car, and I think you have a decent chance. I don't see any issues with how that might work, because that might work just as well as just picking a random person.
as they're heading through 3 and 4 under yellow.
Oh, yeah, and Vincenzo's on the wall back there. Oh, he's back. Mess around. Alright. It's gonna be a wild restart here with Wesley being P5, so. As he hit the restart zone, we are green again.
Back on the green, Caleb Buckner with an electric restart. Gets a good jump on Jua. And T cuts off the 11 of Wesley Farrell's nose.
That's gonna let Fabricio get under, hit Wesley, would have up. Now he's gonna hit him.
Oh. And someone spun that. I think it's Mark Silas, MJ Cerullo, I mean. One car.
One
No,
car,
he's
not
playing
half the field, so we're gonna stay green.
As they're getting dicey in the back.
That was Mark.
Oh. Made the Daytona 250 as an open car last week. Great run for him.
I'm most think it might have been 2 cars, but even then, it still has to be half the field for the first lap.
And
under
if you
green
look
flag.
inside this top 10, I want to shine the spotlight a little bit on the 13 of Matthew Leggett, subbing for Kyler Scott this weekend. This is his first ever start here in OMA, making a great run. He's got Brandon Stockless behind him, his buddy. They're making great progress now. Him, Hunter, East, and Stockless all together in a party. Seem to be working together pretty well, but for a debut here, Leggett doing a great job running up inside the top 10 for Team GHR.
Can I just bring up the irony that like last week at Daytona, we had 94-1-1-2, and here we are again.
Well, technically it was 94-92.
Oh yeah, Drew, but same person at least, just different car number.
Yeah.
But now it's different person for the 94, and now Drew's in here instead.
Buckner pinching Drew down just a little bit down the backstretch. Drew giving him a push into 3. Good cover by Buckner. Oh, a little bit of a shot there from Jua. But Buckner,
all down to the apron.
as here comes Jua out of turn 4. He's just got the better rotation. Offerty on the bottom. Almost made a move on Jua, but had to hop out of it.
I think Drew barely led that lap by an inch.
Yeah. I don't understand, if I'm Wesley Farrell, why you wouldn't push the 94 of Buckner there. I mean, if you go through while you both just lose more ground. If you push him, you at least maintain position. Good run down the backstretch, though, as Kyler Scott jumps down the inside, the 54 Offerty couldn't quite cover him off. And now loses a little bit of ground. As
Kyler Scott?
Kyler completely missed. Oh, and he doors up the 54.
Kyler's not in this race.
Happy.
Colin Teague.
Not Kyler, Colin Teague, excuse me. I got those 2 flip-flops a little bit last season, too. I don't know why.
They both have 5 letters in their first name.
Colin Teague got a little feisty, made contact with the 54 Offerty and gets it sorted out. As look who peeks his head inside the top 5 now. Defending winner, not of this race, but of this season,
That's
Hunter East. Hunter East in the 92. Making his first start for OCM Racing in the 92 car, and he is currently.
Just want to point out the GOAT, Steven Overstott, is currently in P9 right now. I'm at number 3 car. So that's pretty awesome.
You love to see it.
I think he ran here at a sub in VNS last season. It was pretty good.
He was
It's
full-time
one of
VRC
his.
last year.
Well, yeah, but he did a VNS League race, but
Yeah. Ran
This
full-time
is-
VRC last year, hopped out of the car mid-season, had a rotund of drivers running that car. You being one of those drivers, as we see Brandon Stockless make a move there in the 92 of Hunter East, as contact with Parker Ness. Overstack goes up the track.
Oh my goodness, what is going on?
He signed on to All-American Motorsports for a majority of the schedule, splitting the car with our own Jonathan Modio, also known as Evil Within, splitting this 3 car this season. Looking to make some magic happen. He goes through out of Parker Ness. A little bit of contact there with Brad Qualls. Parker Ness has, as Vincenzo Iacovazzi working his way forward, goes 3 wide again out of turn 2, making some move on Hunter East and Brandon Stockless.
All right, so this stuff right. Oh boy.
Okay.
This stuff right here is going to cause the top 4 to pull away, no doubt. I think the
Brandon
54 is still
Sockles
hanging
is-
in there, but
Brandon Sockles is driving way over his head right now in that 61, causing problems. Parker Ness gets ran out of the apron by Oberstadt. I don't think he's taking much for liking to Parker Ness.
As the outside train's going to go by to 94. Colin Teague up the second. Mike clear. No, not yet.
As they're just getting really racy up here.
yeah, Vincenzo and the 92, the 5 and the 92 have made it out of that crazy pack, so
I think that this back group just has to find a way to line up.
yeah. It's hard to do that here,
Push.
because sometimes people don't want to work with you, and you just all get separated, so you don't do a great
And you see
job at
that.
trying to get to the front pack.
You see that now. Stockless in the wall. Tries to pinch down and cover Oberstadt, but can't quite do it.
Jaden Hafferty has made his way up to this pack. Absolutely fantastic run for him today.
This 54 car, he might be a dark horse for the championship this year. As you got the big name guys like Teague and Farrell, Buckner. I think Jane Hofferty could be he could be a dark horse pick for this championship. I would be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
We got a little bit of a spike there out of turn 4, at least on my screen. As these
I
boys
don't-
are all lined up as he dodged to the inside. Only one being aggressive here. Love to see it.
I don't have too much experience with Jaden. Well, at least not recent. I think I did a league with him like 2 years ago or so, and he was pretty good. So it's nice to see him back in league racing again. At least where I do leagues and do pretty good. He's a very good talent right now. And Venus, as the 94 goes to the bottom, sends Wesley up the track almost.
A little bit of contact.
Did not go 3 wide here.
94 under yellow was reporting to the team that he was not very happy with the 11 of Wesley Farrell. That's been his only complaint for the night. Not the car, not the handling, not the track. Just the 11 of Wesley Farrell seems to be one of his only problems for the night.
That'll be happening a lot this season, I can already tell you that. Just 11 complaints.
Was there
Down the
death?
backstretch now. The Toyota duo working their way forward, but they're going to have to beat the winningest driver in league history in order to top it. And that's Drew Jula.
I'm assuming there's going to be a caution. Steffi said there was death.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow
Yellow.
at the line. And it'll be Jula, Buckner, Hafferty, the 11 of Farrell, and the 8 of Keeg. As Kukulon comes out of the pits and will barely avoid going a lap down, so I'd assume he was likely to be your leader.
Our bad for not noticing the death of Sebastian Kukulon.
We just didn't even notice it. I guess Sebi died and didn't pit. Maybe I'm just silly goose.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, I had to keep an eye at the front mainly because of the broadcast. I guess Lyle can kind of cycle around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very hard. It's kind of hard to see the deaths sometimes when you're like top 6 breakaway. As Parker is not.
Parker and Steven Oversight.
Yeah, Parker's not happy.
Those two are not very good friends off the track or on it.
Yeah,
So no surprise to see them.
that
tackling
3 is
each other.
gonna do something. I can tell you that. Who's that up the track? What in the world?
As pits are open again. I think
Yeah,
they're
not-
going to see.
That might have been
four-time
Jackson
stops here.
Stotts in the 7th,
Seven.
David Hanks. Getting it in there. Alright.
As I think, since we're just rolling down pit road right now, we can bring up that coverage of the Online Motorsports Association today is brought to you by Motorsports Today. Eddie Kalegi breaks down all the latest news in NASCAR, F1, IndyCar, and more. Listen every Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern on WRSU.org, or if you can find you can find archived episodes on Spotify by searching Motorsports Today on the platform.
recommend that. Do that, please.
The 39
And-
took 2 tires, or no tires.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a good call. Brad Qualls has always been a consistent, around the top 10 kind of guy. And it's, you know, it's nice to see him leader once in a while, so whatever he's pulling up his sleeve, I doubt it's gonna work, no offense, but I mean, it'd be cool to see him lead at least a few laps, maybe the strategy works out in his favor, so I like what he's doing here.
And one last little promo before we get back going here. Season 2 of the International Formula Championship, also known as IFC, is underway. The OMA's Formula One League is in the midst of a heated points battle as defending champion Sebastian Kukulon and Ferrari look to defend off Jarrett Talmadge, Keith Reimer, Nicholas Dubari, and others. The IFC, and for more information, follow us on Twitter at OMA_league.
You can also see yours truly, Mr. Sammy, run that as well.
Yeah, my teammate Nicholas Dubari and I, we've been making moves. I'm kind of the second driver on that team. We don't talk about it. Nick kind of carries me. He's going to get some wins this year, though. He's got a lot of talent. He might make some starts over here, too, depending on
As we come to the restart
happens.
zone,
Green flag's back in the air. Brad
39
Qualls
gets
with
a
help.
huge bump.
Good jump there for Brad Qualls as he gets a help from Kyler. All right, I'm going to do that all night.
Oh, and we're
Colin
going to go
Teague,
3
pardon
wide.
me.
Uh-oh.
Colin Teague down the inside.
Oh.
Teague going side by side for the lead. He's not going to take any time waiting to pass
All
the
right.
39 of Qualls as Qualls gets sent straight to the back. As they're all
Something
gonna
tells
shuffle
me
around
Something tells me that
Oh!
Qualls. Oh boy.
Stockless
Big
gets knocked
contact.
knocked down the track by Jula there a little bit. Farrell, no choice but to push as Hofstra gets a good run out of turn 4 on the south side lane. Akabazi down his inside. As East, as the top 5 is the 8 of Teague, the 1 of Jula, Buckner in the 94, Akabazi in the 5, and the 92 of East, 54 of Hofferty, and then the 61 of Stockless. As I don't know if this race is chaotic. Like, I know this race is chaotic, but I don't know if we have time to do through the field tonight. Should we try it?
I could
No.
try, but I mean, good luck. They keep changing spots every go lap.
Yeah.
I'll try
I
to-
mean, you could.
I'll do the top 2 at the same time. We got the winningest driver in OMA. Another top 3. Come on.
That's it. Now they're going 3 wide. There you go.
Drew Jula currently leading this race in the 1 car, trying to snap the draft. Winningest driver in OMA history right now. Looking fast tonight. Now 1 car's gone from the back to the front like 3 times at this point. Followed closely behind by Caleb Buckner in the 94. That car's the defending winner of last week. Looking to try to put that car in victory lane for the 2nd week in a row. Caleb Buckner, full-time this year. First year full-time in the VRC.
4
As
wide back there.
Colin Teague dives down the inside, gains almost 3 positions as he is in the 3 and 4. Now the 3 wide for 2nd.
And he's going to hit
Third
the
now.
Oh, he's gonna move Drew up the track.
Good run out of turn 4. Here comes Colin Teague for the lead now. Caleb Buckner has no choice other than to push Drew Jewett down the front stretches. Akavazi gives a good push to the 8 of Colin Teague is into turns 1 and 2 now.
When did we
Side
end
by
up back
side.
at Daytona?
Did I say Daytona?
No, to say, when did we end up back at Daytona? This might as well be Daytona again.
It might as well be, as we got 2 lanes moving back and forth. Buckner trying to get to the rear end of Jula. That's kind of his drafting partners. Now, the All-American Motorsports cars are lined up on the top. Notice that, as you got
Oh my god.
Overstat trying to help
Wesley
Buckner in the
almost killed
94. Those
Because-
2 are teammates.
That was a close call.
Aggressiveness meter went up through
And
the roof.
I think they're like the only pair of teammates in this top 5 right now. So keep an eye on the All-American Motorsports boys because they have found their way to the front.
All right, so I'm gonna do this thing
74
again.
hard in the wall.
That's
Uh-oh,
Jackson
that's-
Stotts in the 74. He is around
I
in turns 1
think
and
that
2.
was only 1 car. I think we're going to stay green.
Looks like a single car incident. Stotts around.
That is
Ben Knight and
unfortunate
Jackson
for
Stotts. in it.
Jackson.
Looks like your last week's winner Hunter East is right around in the back. I don't know what that's all about.
It might have been
Okay.
2. I don't know what happened to Stockless, but even then, it'd still be green.
I only saw 1 guy, but
That's all I
Jeez,
saw
that
was Stotts around.
so I'm going to say this. I'm going to do the thing again. Okay. I think we're making a trend here. So David Hanks is nearing the top 10.
Stop bringing him up. You're gonna
Well,
have him
this
wreck
isn't
again.
going to end well.
David Hanks, if you're watching the broadcast at some point later, we apologize on Mr. Landon Lyle's behalf if you end up wrecking within the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Just stay away from the apron.
And we're 3 wide again, Wesley Farrell.
I mean, every time he's near the top 10,
Woo,
he's
boy,
usually
Caleb
doing stuff.
Buckner.
Okay, as he just sends Jonah up the track.
That's Sebi.
No, that was Jonah. 38.
Oh,
And he's in the wall.
track.
Okay, you know what? I gotta stop. I gotta stop.
You see, what did I tell you? I told
I
you
gotta stop.
something's gonna happen to him now. Landon Lyle is the certified commentator curse of VNS.
Okay,
We didn't
I'm
have
gonna
one last
stop doing
season. And then you show up, and now everybody's cursed. Look at them AAM boys lined up on the top. You'd love to see it.
I'm just trying to give him, some exposure here. I mean, David's a good driver. He just shows up every now and then and does some good, and it's nice to see him do good. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not saying he's gonna win. I'm not saying, I'm just shedding some light on it, just a little bit.
As right now, I think Wesley Farrell and Colin Teague not sorting it out is really killing this lead group, as that's allowing Vincenzo Acavazzi and the one in Drew Jewett to pull away. As right now, these AAM boys got to sort it out and get going.
These two guys right here, I mean, Vincenzo, he's been around the front pack, but he's mostly been one of the fastest cars of the day, no matter what. So what I said earlier about the pulling away thing, it might be this. As they wash up.
Yeah, I think right now
there, though.
It looks like Farrell seems to be the one pick in one thorn in everyone's side right now, as he's falling through the field right now, as they are not very happy as Parker Ness rises up inside the top 5 now. Good rebound for that 9 car. That's now looking, there's 2 groups of 2.
Oh.
So if they can work together, I could see the 8 and 94 potentially catching 1 and the 5 up as they
I
both
think
wash
they
up.
might.
Everyone's getting really agitated with each other. They know they have the speed when they have a draft, but when they don't work together, they all get agitated, and they all just throw hands at each other and then break the draft. And that's the end of the race.
As we are now within 10 laps to go, we're on lap 68 out of 75 now. So laps are winding down here. If you're in this group, you got to go. I feel like Parker Ness needs to kind of be on the defense here, because Wesley Farrell is right behind him. So Parker's got to try to push the 94 to get up to the 8 of Teague.
Oh, what about that contact back there at the back in the field?
See what Parker Ness does here. Buckner in the wall a little bit.
The 8, the 94, and the 9 can definitely work together to get up there. And the 11. But
I think they might be catching this lead group.
I don't know if they really
are.
want the 11 up here, though. That might be the death.
Yeah.
As it is now lap 69.
Nice.
Nice number.
Yep. Let's
Coming
see it.
to 6 laps to go here. Parker Ness giving a good
Big
push to the back of Buckner. Trying to get them to Colin Teague here, as the leaders gap them a little bit down the backstretch.
I mean,
I think
Vincenzo's
this is just going to be a 2-horse race.
Yeah, Vincenzo's doing exactly what he needs to do. He's pushing away Drew. You got to make this a 1 versus 1 scenario. You don't want to leave this up to anyone else. So you just got to make it basically you versus him. And you know Drew's going to race you relatively clean.
Oh no, Caleb got a slight lag spike on Parker there.
Oh,
We'll get
man,
back
and
into it.
Teague runs wide out of turn 2. That might be the end of this pack.
I think
Oh,
they still
Jonah
got
around.
the draft. Oh no.
One
Oh,
car,
man,
we
that's
stay
rough.
green.
Why? Why is it always Jonah? Why?
Joni O'Hanan once again having another bad night here in the VRC, or VNS, excuse me. Don't listen to me. This is VRC tomorrow night. Watch, please. As that's the problem with this group. Wesley Farrell making a move. That is not at all intelligent, if I must say. That is a boneheaded move.
I think they're still catching up just a little bit though. So
If you want to win
shouldn't
the
worry
race,
too
you
much.
gotta push the guy in front of you.
Yep.
That's the only way to better yourself. Is this 4-car pack is now on their way with only 5 to go.
So
Under
let's
4
say
to
these
go.
4 guys do catch up to the top 2, and it's like 3 to go. I mean, What do y'all think is gonna happen?
Death.
I think chaos will ensue. Yeah.
Death,
We're on
and
the
you're not
same
gonna be
page.
Yeah.
saved.
I
Not gonna be
remember,
saved.
was it 2 seasons ago, Auto Club, where Kyler Scott won? Sammy, didn't you send someone up the track for Kyler to win here? I don't remember. I
Talk
think it
about
might have been
that.
you.
No, it was 100% not me at all. No, I would never do such a thing. That's absurd. That's not something Sammy Morosco
Oh,
would
Colin
do.
Teague
Oh,
in a
T
wall.
get loose.
Colin Teague has a problem now. Caleb
What
Buckner's
the?
gonna
What?
go down. What is going on?
That just hurt the
Okay,
momentum.
okay. I think what they were trying, it was really weird, but what I think they were trying to do is try to hook up to each other because they're teammates, so. That's a really risky move at this point in
They
the
gotta
race,
push
though.
Buckner before to
Well,
go.
there's got no more cautions now. Let's see if they can still catch by themselves.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna catch up from that one, though.
Wesley Farrell trying to make a move again.
That was okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what they're doing. It's really stupid. Really stupid.
That is some dumb driving if I've ever seen it.
Well, it's gonna be a 2-horse race now. I think they're out of it for this now.
Yep, coming to 2 to go now. That's it.
Like, they actually look like they're decently close. Like, they're literally in the draft. Literally in the draft, but now it's gonna fight
But
for
we could have back-to-back winners from new teams. AM last week, we could have Dr.
Yeah.
Perky this
Colin Teague
week.
and Wesley Farrell kind of sold. I'm not gonna lie. That was not smart at all on the Ohio River Racing guys' part.
I know y'all are aggressive, man, but just work together. How hard is it?
I don't know. I think it's got to be really hard.
Vincenzo Macavazzi goes up the track trying to get a run off of 2. He's going to get back to the bumper. Drew's going to try to break the draft.
Yeah, let's watch this.
Oh, he got
best
loose.
bet.
He might have got loose because here comes Vincenzo
Coming to
on
the
the
white
outside.
flag.
No, this is a real battle.
Vincenzo's going to squeeze him down there without hitting him very
Oh
close.
wait, no, this
racing.
is the last lap.
Oh,
What?
this is the last lap. Coming to the line.
Oh,
Here
okay.
they come. Jua versus Akavazi.
Oh,
Akavazi
and
wins.
Yeah,
I guess.
Kavazi went. That was very
I was one behind.
anticlimactic. That was the white flag.
we were one behind apparently. That was my bad. I lost a lap somewhere. I was doing double duty.
Well, Kavazi won. All right,
Well,
that happened.
That's
I think
back-to-back
you lost a
weeks
lap.
then.
Okay, that was a pretty kind of race, but it was enjoyable. It went by pretty quick too.
Well, like I mentioned,
But-
I forgot we were a lap behind. I must have made a lap somewhere. That's back-to-back winners for new teams.
As a lot of people are not very happy with the 11 of Wesley Farrell.
Yep.
Something
But hey,
tells
Dr.
me
Perky wins at Auto Club. That is awesome.
Dr. Perky Inc. Back-to-back teams, new teams winning. You got All American Motorsports winning with Hunter East and Daytona, and now Vincenzo Akavazi claims his first, I believe his first VNS win. I'm not sure.
I won't lie though, I got a lot of.
Sure, I think it might be though. I know it's his first full-time season, technically.
I got a lot of Joshua Frank slaps out of that love and does not work with anyone.
So that's also back-to-back
Hate to say that,
rookies winning, because he's a
Oh,
rookie.
yeah.
So
Oh boy.
TMG champion, season 3. Vincenzo Iacovazzi wins at Auto Club. I
who
mean,
got
it's tough to
fastest
see
lap?
that.
Fastest lap belonged to Parker
Parker
Ness. All right, let's get some interviews in here. Who do we want to grab?
we got to
We
grab
obviously gotta
the top 2 for sure. Then from there we'll
One of the
go.
best. Who else do we want to grab? I have to look through the finishing results, see if there's anyone else I want to grab. Do we want to grab Buckner?
Let's see. I'm running down
Yeah.
the order real quick.
Caleb's a fun interview. He won the poll. We'll get him in here.
I got one more. I know who exactly I'm gonna get.
one of our closer friends by adding another.
Bruh.
Not too bad.
That's crazy.
I should. I mean, I said 1 and 2. I knew I was screwed.
Okay, I think we got our Ford. I want for Biko in here because top 10
Hold on.
race.
All right, there's Caleb. That's our interviews. Let me look at the finishing results
It'd be
here.
Caleb first, actually.
All right, do you want me to take Caleb?
Yeah, I can.
Just because. All right. So starting us off with our finishers here, we have our pole sitter Caleb Buckner. Strong run tonight for you and the 94 group. Just needed a little bit more help there at the end. Can you explain to me what went wrong and what more you needed right to catch Drew and Vinny and go for the win? Oh.
That simple thing. I mean, fire chat. Cars the whole night, and then to finish it off, I got hooked on the final lap. Parker came. I don't really blame him because he didn't. I normally not want it over like these. It's just.
Well, you had a strong car, led some laps. Definitely had one of the cars to beat tonight. Just luck didn't fall on your side. Is there anybody you want to thank for your top 10 tonight? Very bold statements from Caleb Buckner, bringing it home P10 after starting on pole.
And that's back-to-back top 10s for the 94. I'd say Hunter East ran it last week, but the 94 car continues top 10 streak going into the third race. All right, we're going to move on to, I believe we finished 7th. So let me double check that. No, 6.
Oh boy.
Fabiko. Yeah, is your audio included?
Yes, sir.
Well, so we're going to start with your very consistent run. We saw you top 10, sometimes in the top 5. You're always in that first pack. I mean, there's not many other Ford teammates to work with out there. How does that affect your strategy with going, like, trying to get up to the front?
I was just. Sorry,
No.
Yes. I've done them whole race. Home another. I'm not really.
It's a very, very good finish for you. You finished, well, 15th at Daytona wasn't the best finish because of all of, Daytona was the draft packs and all the 3 wide and all that. But you come back, finish 6th, very good rebound, something you can carry into next week. Is what do you want to go on thank for the finish tonight?
Next thing. Help me. Oh. I don't know. I want to thank.
I mean, it's a very good start. Mr. Trip McGinnis is a very well-known owner around here and very good guy. Good luck next week, and let's see if you can build off the 6th place finish. And Fabiko was the 6th place. We'll move on to Mr. Drew. I think Kyle will get him for 2nd place.
All right. Hey, Drew. You're pretty dominant tonight. Didn't win again, but that's okay, I guess. So, how was your night, in your words?
It's fine. I didn't really have any, I would say, care. I was there just to have fun and race with some friends, and drove from the back 3 or 4 different times and was up there. And like, I think at the start of the race, it took me 8 laps to get to the front. Well, 7 laps because we do the pace lap, but felt fast all night. Came down to me and Vinny. Me and Vinny played it smart when the 8 and 11 were kind of just causing chaos behind us. Me and Vinny just kind of pulled away, and we were gonna just race when we knew that we were the only two that could win the race. I drove in a little too deep on the final lap into turns 1 and 2, and he got to my outside. I probably should have went high, but he would have been pretty easily sent it in deep and won the race. But I finished second again by another really close margin, but it's how these races go. I mean, I'm here just for fun and to try and boost my team in the owners points. But yeah, I mean, a good race for the one car tonight. Congratulations to Vinny. It was pretty fun racing all night, and yeah, we'll move on to Auto Club tomorrow. We'll try and win our second race of the season, VRC.
I don't know where he went, but I'll just continue real quick. So like I mentioned, that's 2 second place finishes and your 2 starts allowed, as Daytona doesn't really count for the leeches. I mean, it's overall a lot of success to build on for tomorrow, and you can always extend on to your all-time win record now for VRC. Is that like anything in your mindset you can use from tonight to use for tomorrow?
Um, I don't know. I mean, it's a different car. The car is so much looser. I mean, this car was plowing tight. You could run the loosest setup, and it just doesn't turn. No matter what you did to the car, it just still would plow tight. So, um, I know who I can and can't work with tomorrow. There's some people that will be in that race tomorrow, and I'll decide to, work with them. But it's gonna be hard to really carry over anything with this car being so. This car was terrible. I mean, I felt fast compared to other people because I had better adjustments, but just couldn't turn, man. But yeah, it'll be fun tomorrow. It's something new with the 1X race. It's like the first time we've ever done this. So Daytona is different, but this is going to be a whole new thing we're going to have to run tomorrow.
Neither will, but we still expect to see somewhere up the front at the very end, and it might end up being another win for you and go 2 for 2 in the season. Good luck tomorrow, though.
Thank you.
All right, who wants to grab the man of the hour? I can grab him if y'all
I guess we
want.
can kind of all do it, but
Can
yeah, you
I?
go.
We'll all do it. All right, I'll start us off. Vincenzo Iacovazzi winning your first race of the season for Dr. Perky Inc. Just talk me through your night. Talk us all through your night, man. Like, what all happened tonight that went your way in order for you to end up in victory lane?
Well, it could be easily defined by my good buddy here. His only word that he likes to talk about a lot. It's a very expressive word, and that's
Sensational.
the race was sensational. Um, we started in the back, and we got wrecked. We got wrecked into the grass, a few times by a couple good buddies, but nothing we could have done. The grass seemed a little bit looser tonight. Usually like a dirt car in the grass, and then tonight I was just wrecking all the way through from the grass back up in the field, which obviously was not intended, but got ourselves back up to the halfway, finished third, had a chance to win it, overcooked it a little bit, but at the end there, I was just trying to sit there to survive, and I saw I got to second behind Drew. And I figured, we're 5 tenths ahead of everybody behind us. Why not work together and try to pull away and make a battle between us? That's what we did, and then I was just lucky enough to hit my marks the correct way for me to take the win.
Great race tonight. I know you boys got questions for Vinny.
I do got a couple as well. I mean, like I said, we saw you in the
Yes.
grass,
Yes.
wrecked a couple times, as you mentioned. You came back through the front multiple times and ended up battling between you and Drew on the last lap. I mean, Drew's gonna one of the cleanest drivers out there. He's not gonna wreck anyone. But how's it feel going toe to toe with Drew for a win? Like, that's very
It's
hard to
always
do.
fun. It's always fun. Between our battles, I currently remain undefeated. Two two assists from the wall. Well, Daytona 250 was an assist from Sebastian and the wall. Richmond was an assist from the wall. And it's finally refreshing to see that I can beat Drew very, very clean and respectable. And I have a lot of respect for Drew. He's always raced me very fair, even though I've wrecked him in the past and wrecked him for wins. And it's just in the heart of racing. So I just have a lot of respect for him, and he's a very, very good driver. And if it weren't for Jay Pinnell sitting on his freaking behind and not continue with this game, I guarantee he'd probably be a pro league driver.
I wouldn't doubt it either. It could be kind of cool to see him for a league driver in a way, but we'll never know how that one would have ended. Lyle, do you have any other questions? I don't know if he's here.
No, but
Do I get
I
my
want to
shout
say
outs?
Dr. Perk Incorporated Supremacy. Just want to say
Yeah,
that.
I'm
you
more of
know,
an AM guy myself. I'm sorry.
I
Not biased at all.
I'd also like to throw it out there that I appreciate Toasted for picking me up. Not a lot of people in both series really.
Push up.
They don't like me, and I understand that for things that happened 2 years ago, and it's fine. I know I had to earn my way back through, but I'm just thankful that he was able to pick me up, and I know I'm not running full time for points, but to be in the series full time and go for wins and try to win an owners championship is definitely the mindset, considering I'm right now the only driver on the team. So it just I just try every way possible not to wreck any drivers that are running for points or anybody at all to get people mad at me for no reason for something that's easily avoidable. But so shout out to him, shout out to Drew, Caleb, um, Hartford Menard, MJ Cerulo, he's a good one, and everybody else that helped me get me to the front that race and worked with me that entire race. I actually had a lot of fun, even though I got wrecked a couple times early on and stuff, but there's nothing you could do. It's just part of racing, and I'm just hoping we could take something out of tonight and transfer into tomorrow. I know I'm gonna have maybe a little bit maybe a little bit less friends tomorrow and whatever, that's fine. I learned what I got to learn tonight. They're two different cars, but I think we get it done. And it's also um this win tonight gives me a win in every single series that has been run in this league. So that makes me happy for myself too.
Another good stat after 2 straight weeks. Drew was his all-time win in VRC, and now we have another driver completing the win cycle, we call it. But anyways, congrats on the win, and you hopefully can use that momentum tomorrow. Maybe make it a sweep of the weekend.
Thank you. I'll try.
Great race tonight, though, overall. A lot of jockeying back and forth and a side-by-side finish for the win. I don't think it gets better than that.
No, even if we were a lap behind, I mean, we were trying to keep up with two
Yeah.
things at once and didn't
I think
notice
it's
a
because you
lap behind.
counted the first lap incorrectly.
I might have been. I wasn't updated until the last lap, so it might have been something I did at the end. I might have missed a lap somewhere, but it happens. We still got the finish on record. We saw the last lap pass after it looked like Drew got a little bit loose off of two there. I'm not very sure what happened with that, but still had another last lap pass for the win. Very good auto club racing.
That's
Not many people killed the apron.
2 for 2 this season.
We only had like one wreck
Yeah.
off the apron, I think.
And it wasn't even the big one.
Yeah, but never even kind of big one. Yeah, the big one was on the front stretch, not even on the apron, so apron didn't really kill anyone today. But is there any more closing remarks you two have?
Well, first and foremost, tune in next week because we're gonna be at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, where that race was chaotic last season with Drew Jua winning the race and then inevitably losing the race, I believe, due to some shenanigans. But can it?
I think that was Greg Servia,
Well,
actually. Yeah, I
yeah,
remember
Greg
that
Servia
one.
Finished
lost the race.
-9 in the points after
Brad Stover
getting disqualified.
Motorsports would have had their first win, and then they didn't.
Yeah, he only got -9 because he wrecked me twice that race.
Well, some shenanigans happened at Auto Club last year. Looking to see it happen again this year. That's a very big strategy race, so I'd definitely be excited for that. Hoping it's a good battle all the way to the end.
Indeed, it was. That's actually one of my more favorite tracks. Left and right turns, you have the downhill going into the very steep uphill, or as people like to just take the ramp, as I call it, and just fly into the invisible wall. Might see that on the pace lap a couple times here and there. But anyways, it's going to be same time next week, Canadian Tire, left and right turns. Left turns and right turns, not just one turn.
We got them both.
Yeah, they're going to make the unusual right turns, and that's going to be very weird. But anyways, I'm not sure exactly who's got tomorrow. I believe it might be Stotts. I'm not too sure exactly. I'm not sure who has that one.
No, definitely not now.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after
Uh,
the stream. Let's just cut the stream off now.
Indeed.
Yeah, we got some explaining
the
to
only
do.
stream I'm aware of is me streaming my POV of the race tomorrow.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back here tomorrow night and next week. I think the majority of us are going to be racing, so tune into Lyle's stream tomorrow night. Twitch.tv/Lyle chat, double T's at the end there.
With
And
a 2 at the end.
Lyle chat 2. But tune in next week. And tomorrow night. We'll see you guys next time.